Hello, my name is Sarah, and this is my smoothie that I'm drinking today. Just starting to get back into drinking some smoothies. But anyway, just want to get to what we are talking about this week. So, this week has been super, super, super interesting. I have had to just embrace change, and it was something that I personally had no control over. One of the doctors that I've been seeing for the past 4 years has moved, and now we are in the process of just finding a new doctor. So, this whole experience has been super challenging because I personally do not like change. I feel like a lot of people don't like change. Change is something that is super, super, super hard, but it's something that we must endure and embrace and everything, because change really is the only constant, and if things are not changing, I would be a little scared because we would not be living. And I know that I currently would like to be living. But anyway, so it's just been this whole just change this week. And really just trusting that everything will be okay. So as we're finding a new doctor, I have to just kind of really be open to new things, and I've kind of been in a I don't want new things to happen type of situation. So it's really just rooting down in God and just trusting that He has my back and that He's right next to me every single step of this journey that we're on. It's really all that. But anyway, I really have found in this past week with all this change that I have really just started to really write a lot, and I have found that I really like to write. It's something I've always wanted to be an author. Even when I was in elementary school, it's what do you want to be when you grow up? I was like, I want to be an author. At the time, I was having trouble reading and comprehending stuff like that. But I've just found that writing has been something that I love to do, no matter how I'm feeling. It's something that I can do to get me out of whatever situation I'm just surrounded by, and that's just been super, super, super powerful to know that that's happening, because we have so many things that just happen in our life, and we have to be able to just navigate whatever the circumstances. So the past couple of months, I've really just been experiencing a lot of things I never would have thought I would be experiencing. And through everything, through me feeling super spacey, to losing my balance when walking, and just having blurry eyes in general, these are super interesting challenges that are just in my life. And I have found that I just really love to write, and even if those things are happening, I'm still able to focus on writing, and it's just been very powerful in my life. And I definitely recommend that if you have something in your life that is just bringing you down, that you could just find whatever it is that enables you to keep going every single day. I don't know, that could be writing for you. That could be, say, going for a run, creating websites, creating stuff in general, making food. I don't know. But we always get so caught up on like, oh my goodness, I've tried everything. Well, if you tried everything, you would have found a solution. So I'm sorry to tell you, but if you're saying today that you're like, oh, I tried everything, I'm sorry. No, you did not try everything. Like the Bible verse that I'm about to read you guys, my eyes are still blurring. Last week, my eyes are blurry, and I hadn't prepared, so I just put the Bible verse into the notes from this episode. Well, last episode. But this week I have the Bible verse on my computer, and it's blown up so that I'm able to read it. So it's really just adapting to whatever life throws you, and really just taking on all of the different challenges, because when we face these challenges, we're really able to just connect to our Creator. I'm not sure if you believe in God, if you believe in the universe. I'm not really sure where you are, but it's really just having faith that everything is going to work out, and that nothing is formed against us, and that like we can just live in peace. And even if that means the world is falling apart, we are still able to live in peace. And yeah, so this just brings me to the Bible verse that I'm going to be reading you today. So it's in Ecclesiastes 3:1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. So I was working on writing a blog post, and I was like just looking up verses, and I was just really connected to this verse, because it literally says there's a time for everything. So it really is talking about how we will experience different things in our life, and that through experiencing the different things, whatever season it may be, that's okay. And that one season we might be just going through really hard times, and then the next season we'll be rejoicing, and from the season before we're going to be learning about all these different things, and then we can apply them in that current season as well as the next season. And it's just amazing. And I know from my personal story that I have, like, 2020, it was, for me, all of these different issues that I've been experiencing, but one at a time. So I was learning how to just go about my everyday life with just one issue. But when the fall hit, and this like winter season, and now spring, well, we're not in spring yet, but we're almost in spring. But now I've been experiencing all of the issues all together, and it kind of blows my mind, because I'm like, oh my goodness, all these issues, it feels like too much. But in the season that I was in previously, I was learning how to trust, oh my gosh, I can't talk, how to trust God, and just how to be okay with whatever life gives me, because we don't really have control over whatever life gives us. Yes, we can think about different things, and we can constantly be like growing and just working on ourselves, but the circumstances that we find ourselves in, it's like not all of the circumstances we can like predict, and just yeah, like I don't know, but like it's amazing, and we we have such a power to keep going and to keep enduring all of whatever life may throw us. And I feel like I've kind of gone off topic with this episode today, but I feel like it's something that a lot of people need to hear. So let me know what obstacles you are facing today. Maybe it was today, yesterday, a year ago, tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But just let me know in the comments below. I would love to know just what you're doing to just achieve the impossible. So I love achieve the impossible today. That's my motto right now. And I think it will be for a very long time, because we aren't guaranteed life whatsoever. And literally, like, you waking up today and watching this video, that's a miracle in itself. You weren't promised today. You weren't promised to be living in this world. You weren't. And I have a lot of times in my life when I could have easily died. But I'm here today, and that's kind of where the name came from, because of all of the challenges that I've gone through and just the life that I'm living. It's literally something that I never even imagined, and I'm so happy to be alive, even though the world, we have a lot of issues, but it's still a blessing. And yeah, so I'm just like so excited, but I'm posting blogs, a lot of blogs. So I have Uncovering Joy, and that's more mental health stuff. So I post a blog every Thursday on there, uncoveringjoy.org. And then I also post two blogs on achievetheimpossibletoday.com. So I'm posting a video, oh my gosh, not a video, a blog later tonight. And yeah, so super excited. And just don't forget to subscribe and achieve the impossible today and every day, because we are living a miracle. Have a great week.